Hello, and welcome back to another one of my Let's Plays after quite a while here. I'm KYN, and I'll be the host of this Let's Play. So yes, I am finally back to Let's Play another game that I've been wanting to record for a long time, but I haven't been able to get around to it until now. So I apologize for the lack of video content on my YouTube channel, but yes, I am finally back to Let's Play and record some content that I've been wanting to do. But things get in the way in life and everything, and sometimes you can't really like do much about it until like it either blows over or you just manage to make your way through it. But anyway, yes, after all the hurdles, over the last several weeks and everything, yes, I am finally back to like record some stuff that I've been wanting to do. And here I'll be recording a pretty old game, called Chips Challenge, which I believe was released back in the 1990s, possibly even the 80s, but I am not certain. But I am pretty certain it's around there. Yeah, Chips Challenge is a 16-bit game that will not be able to be that cannot run on modern machines because the architecture is incompatible with 32-bit and 64-bit machines, which are pretty much the only machines that you can find these days. Yeah, when you are buying a computer. Yeah, and especially a lot are now 64-bit. Yeah, I don't think there's really like any more 32-bit machines anymore. Though you can certainly get a 32-bit machine, on any computer that you buy by, for example, installing a virtual machine or something like that, or also just finding a download of the operating system that you want to install on your machine. Yeah, and making sure that it's a 32-bit one rather than a 64-bit. But in any case, 16-bit games cannot run on either 32-bit or 64-bit. However, there are workarounds for it. So for one thing, you can use a virtual machine, as I explained, in order to run Chips Challenge, which is what I'm doing. Recently, I found a tool, online. I believe it's called OTVDM, which pretty much allow you to run 16-bit games on modern machines. Yeah, so like on Windows 10, 64-bit machines, for example. Yeah, I pretty much jumped with joy, to see that it was working. Yeah, when I downloaded and installed it on my machine. However, a problem that I ran into with OBS is that when using Windows Capture or any kind of capture, so like display capture, game capture, etc. I found that the pop-up messages do not show up in the recording. So they do show up while recording, but in the final video after you're done recording, it does not show up at all. And so I thought, this is going to look pretty strange, especially to the viewers because they'll be wondering what words I am reading, because they won't see it while they're watching. And I said, no, no, no. I would like to have the pop-up messages be included in the videos as well. I read up on workarounds and solutions on that, but unfortunately, none of them worked for me until I ran the game in the virtual machine and did a test recording with OBS. And luckily, the pop-up messages do show up. So yes, I guess this will have to do. Yeah, as much as I hate to. Um, Especially since it's not really necessary for me to run a virtual machine in order to play this game. Yeah, as I explained, with the OVTDM download that I found online, I'm able to play it on my Windows 10 machine, host machine that is, rather than the guest machine on the virtual machine. Um, but anyway, yes, this does work, so yes, I will have to go with this route. So yes, Chips Challenge is a pretty old game, from either the late 80s, early 90s, and it was even included as one of the games for the Microsoft Entertainment Packs. I am pretty certain that's how I knew about Chips Challenge. Yeah, and so I guess without that, I would not have known about this game otherwise. And so pretty much the time that I played this game in elementary, I played several levels of this before I like lost interest and didn't really get back to the game until I was in high school. And you can't really blame me for that just because, Chips Challenge is a pretty long game. There's 149 levels total, on 144 which can be accessed normally. But I think for the final 6 levels, you can only access them through a password or by completing all 144 levels first, I think. And but especially with Wi-Fi readily available these days, you can pretty easily look up passwords for like later levels, and so you can pretty much jump to the final 6 levels that way. Um, but in any case, the the plan here is to do all 149 levels. Yeah, so however long it takes and however many videos that takes, yeah, that's the way it's going to be. So I think I would limit each video to 10 levels. Although I guess if I'm feeling up to it, I can go for more. I guess I'll figure that out as we go along in the Let's Play here. So Chips Challenge it's pretty similar to another online community that I'm a part of. Yeah, I'm part of the Lemmings Forums community, and Chips Challenge shares many similar elements with that game. Yeah, they are both puzzle games, and but here, rather than guiding a crowd, yeah, to an exit, yeah, you're controlling this character named Chip, yeah, who is this character right here in the middle, and hence the title of the game. And pretty much what you need to do is you need to collect a certain number of chips before you can pass through the socket and walk into the blue exit square. Yeah, so that's pretty much the goal of each level here. Now, yeah, being that this is level 1, yeah, this is the easiest, of course. Yeah, and pretty much the first 8 levels of this game are lesson levels. They are tutorials in which they aim to teach the player about the game. Yeah, so the different elements and mechanics that you will see. And there are pretty much different types of levels in this game as well. So yeah, some of these levels will be puzzle type levels where you do a lot of block pushing. So if you heard of Sokoban, yeah, I think the only kind of Sokoban game that I played is like Box War or something like that. And there are also levels where it involves you like dodging enemies. And there are even those that combine the two as well. So like some block pushing and also dodging enemies, and or some like variations of them thereof. So as you can probably imagine, plenty of the later levels are pretty long and difficult. And so as a result, yeah, do expect plenty of these levels to require a lot of restarts. And it has been a while since I played this game, so I don't exactly remember the solutions to every level here. But it doesn't really matter since like you can easily figure out a lot of these solutions as you play anyway. Although as you can see here, one huge difference is that you are not able to see the entire like level area like you can in Lemmings, for example. Yeah, there you can use like the mini map, and also you have to do scrolling, which you can do like at any time. But here, yeah, your view is limited to a certain size portion, yeah, each time. So you're not exactly able to see all the level at once at any given moment. Yeah, but rather it's only centralized in a certain area, in a certain like square/rectangular area. Um, was that all I wanted to say here? I think so. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Let's Play of Chips Challenge. So here, level 1 is lesson 1, and as I have already explained, the first 8 levels are pretty much tutorial levels. Yeah, teaching you the game. Yeah, and the various elements and mechanics that you can see. Yeah, throughout the entire game. So here, right above Chip, yeah, is this um, tile with a question mark on it, and it's a hint tile. So if you step on that, yeah, then there will be a hint for you. So hint: collect chips to get past the chip socket. Yeah, this is a chip socket as I explained. Use keys to open doors. So yes, you just move chip along here. Here you can use either the arrow keys or the mouse, but I've always played with the arrows with the arrow keys. So yes, we collected 2 blue keys here, and they allow you to pass through locks of the same color. So to do that, you just press the arrow key towards that lock. Yeah. So here we have a yellow key, so we can also open the yellow lock here. So each key here, or rather each lock uses one key here, with the exception of green keys, where you actually have an infinite amount. Yeah, I'm not exactly certain why that's the case, but yeah, just note that in this game, yeah, any green key that you collect, you will have an infinite amount. While the other keys, yeah, each lock will use up 1 each. And so if there are multiple locks of the same color, you have to collect more of that key in order to pass through them. So yes, now that you see that we have 0 chips required left, so that allows us to pass through the socket here and walk into this blue exit square. So it says Yowzer, first try. So time bonus 470. So that's pretty much the time you have remaining, times 10. And then the level bonus, I believe it's just simply the level number times 500. And then your level score is just simply the sum of the these two numbers. Yeah, and then the game will essentially keep track of a running total score for you. You have to establish a time record for this level, and then press onward. Yeah, or you can press the enter key in order to progress to the next level. Oh yes, one thing I forgot to mention is that there are two versions of this game. Yeah, or rather two ports. Yeah, that this game was made for. I believe the original was Lynx, so LYNX, and then it later got ported to the Microsoft version, which is what I'm playing here, and that's the version that I played growing up. Now, I guess through while in the progress of or in the process of porting the game to Microsoft, yeah, some of the bugs unfortunately do remain, and I think we will see some of them as I play through the later levels. Yeah, in which some of them allow you to pass otherwise like difficult levels, yeah, more easily. And throughout the years, yeah, fans dedicated to this game were able to use these to their advantage to create pretty difficult levels. Now, I haven't exactly played any like fan made packs, yeah, by a puzzle creator, but I have played fan made packs for the official ones. So like Chips Challenge Level Pack 2, Chips Challenge Level Pack 3, etc. I completed Chips Challenge Level Pack 2, and I played most of Challenge Level Pack 3. And I believe they are up to Chips Challenge Level Pack 5 now. So I haven't played through 4 or 5. Yeah, but I have played through up to 3. Yeah, most of 3 actually, and then completed Chips Challenge Level Pack 2. And there is also a Chips Challenge Level Pack 1 as well, which I guess is serves as a precursor to the official Chips Challenge 1 game. Yeah, this right here is Chips Challenge 1, uh, but more commonly known as Chips Challenge. And yes, yeah, the Microsoft port appears to be more well known than the Lynx version, actually. But there are differences in mechanics here. But I've only known the mechanics of the Microsoft port. Yeah, I've never played the Lynx version or the Lynx port. But anyway, yeah, just a little more history of the game for you guys there, in case for you guys are who are not aware of it. But anyway, level 2 is lesson 2. So the hint here is push blocks into water to make dirt. Watch out for monsters. And yes, while you're reading hint, the time does tick down. However, you can press pause, which is F3. Yeah, and you can read the hint while the time is paused as well. So that's something that you can take advantage of while you're reading hints. And then, yeah, you press F3 to unpause the game here. So, 2 very easy chips to collect at the beginning. And then these yellow things are blocks, which you push into water to create a path through it. So, you push it into water, and it turns into gravel, and then you just step on it to pack it down. And then it just becomes a floor tile. So, yes, that's how you get through water. And these are the monsters that we are told to watch out for. Yeah, you run into them, you die, and then you start low again. Yeah, because Chip here is a one-hit kill. So yes, that's pretty much level 2 already. And then lesson 3, yeah, these teach you about the different types of boots that you can find in the game. So hint, suction boots for force floors. So suction boots are the green ones that you see surrounded by fire there. And then fire boots for fire, the orange one on the left over there. Flippers for water, yeah, which is the one right below Chip. And then skates for ice, which is the one at the very top. So yes, just going to go ahead and collect the flippers. And these allow you to pass through water while drowning. And then here are the ice skates, which allow you to walk on the ice while slipping and going out of control. And then these fire boots here, of course, as indicated by the color, allows you to pass through fire while getting burned. And then these green boots here are suction boots, which allow you to pass through these green force floors while going out of control. Now, while these boots, yeah, when you are on the force floor or ice, yeah, you are able to go through them pretty fast. But here, when you have those boots, yeah, you don't go out of control, and instead you can just walk on them as if they were just normal tiles or normal floor. So yes, another low completed here. And then lesson 4. Hint, the blue button controls the tanks, the green button toggles walls. Sometimes things are hidden under blocks. So yes, these green buttons control the walls with the green outline. So every time you step on the green button, the ones that were closed before now open, and the ones that were open now close. So that's how you get through them. So nothing too tricky about these toggle walls here. Just need to make sure that you are able to like figure out how to get through them. Oops. Yeah, I pressed the arrow key a little too much there. Yeah, and so I just ran into the wall, and then you heard Chip go, oof. Okay, and then as the hint told us, yeah, sometimes there are things hidden under blocks. And yes, here you do not have the luxury of clear physics mode like you do in Lemmings. And so unfortunately, you cannot tell if something under a block is safe or not. But here, yeah, for level 4, yeah, you want to push the ones in the corners, because those are the ones that have chips underneath them. Yeah, you don't want to push this one here, because it has fire.
Bummer.
Yeah, and then let me go ahead and move the message out. Yeah, that's there was a fire right underneath that block, and so when you push it, yeah, we stepped onto it, and then since we don't have fire boots, yeah, we got burned. So therefore, we got killed, and so therefore we had to start low again. So yeah, sorry folks, we do not have some of the convenience tools that Leon Lemmix has for Lemmings. Yeah, we have absolutely no way to tell of things being hidden under blocks ahead of time. Though I have read of a mechanic for Lynx in that there is something called block slapping, yeah, which I do not know how it works, but apparently it allows you to basically slap a block, yeah, that even has fire on it, yeah, and you're still safe while stepping on it and getting burnt. Yeah, again, I do not know how it works, but you can always ask the people in the Chips Challenge forums or the community, yeah, how that works and everything. But in Microsoft, you have no such mechanic. Yeah, you would just simply get burnt, yeah, when you step on fire, and therefore cannot use that block slapping mechanic that you could do on Lynx. So yeah, so rather than a Yowza first try here, since I completed in the first or in the second tab, yeah, go Bitbuster. I think that's the message it plays every time you finish the level on the second try, but I am not certain though. Yeah, there are several different messages that you can get. Yeah. So Go Bitbuster and Yowza First Try aren't the only ones here. Yeah, I think it just simply depends on how many attempts it took you to complete the level. But yeah, in order to maximize your score, you want to complete as many levels as you can on the first try. Yeah, because pretty much subsequent attempts, yeah, pretty much decrease your score each time. But anyway, yeah, I am not concerned about speed running through these levels, so therefore I'm not interested in completing these levels in the quickest time possible. Yeah, and in the Chips Challenge community, there's a terminology for it. It's called the bold time. Yeah, just completing the level in the earliest or in the fastest way possible. So in other words, you just use your knowledge and mechanics of the mechanics of the game to allow you to complete levels as quickly as you can. Now, you will notice here for level 5, hint, the red button controls the clone machine. The brown button opens traps. So to the left of Chip here is a clone machine. Yeah, and right on top of that block is a fireball. And this clone is being controlled by the red button right above, yeah, by the pink ball. So every time the red button is pressed, it clones and creates a fireball from the clone machine here. And yeah, it just goes to the left, yeah, and can pass through fire normally, but when it touches water, it will drown and die. So that's something that you can take advantage of in later levels. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, yeah, some of those levels will require you to do that, and that it would require you to lead the enemies into water, well, certain enemies into water, because water is actually safe for some monsters in this game. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think it's only safe for the this ship-like thing up there. Yeah, I think everyone else will drown water though. So yes, now we have the ball trapped on the other side where it cannot bother us by constantly cloning the fireball. So that allows us to collect the red key unharmed. Now you will notice here that at the very start of the level, yeah, we're not required to collect any chips up at all. So that pretty much means in those types of levels, you just simply have to find your way through the level safely while dying. So yes. Now here for the brown buttons, these control the bear trap, which is this right here. So anything that steps on it is essentially trapped. Yeah, you cannot move unless something happens to press the brown button connected with it. So this brown button right here connects the bottom one here. So that released the monster, allowing it to move again. So now it went into another bear trap and it's trapped again. So we release it by pressing this brown button. And then it ran into a bomb. Yeah, you can use monsters to destroy them for you. And that allows us to pass through the exit safely. And yeah, it didn't have to take me that long to complete the level, which is 9 seconds remaining. But again, that's what happens when I'm explaining the game and the mechanics to you viewers here. Yeah, for those of you who may not be familiar with the game, or possibly have never even heard of it or something. But yes. And then for level 6, yeah, it's another lesson level here. So blue walls may be fake. Some invisible walls never appear. There could be extra chips. So yeah, I don't exactly remember which ones are the fake ones and which ones are real. Oh, that was fake. Yeah, so I was able to pass through that because it disappeared. Yeah, this, however, is not a fake. Yeah, it just simply turns into a wall afterwards when you touch it. Yeah, same thing with that one and this one. Yeah, that one was fake. Okay, these chips you can collect. So here, yeah. So I'm pressing towards the right, but I cannot pass through because there are actually invisible wall tiles here. So yeah, that's why you have to like go around. Yeah, you can just like go straight to the left. Yeah, to get those chips. Yeah, because there are invisible walls here. And then yeah, as the hint says, there are sometimes extra chips here, in which you don't have to collect them. Yeah, because collecting extra chips here pretty much does nothing for you here. And yeah, as you can see, it's not possible to collect these chips because yeah, it's all surrounded by real walls here. Yeah, and I think any other attempt, yeah, it's not going to allow you to go out and around to get them anyway. Yeah, and I already know how to complete this though, so yeah, because we already completed it anyway. So yes, there's absolutely no way to go around the outside to get these chips here. In other words, yeah, these are just chips to like throw the player, I guess, into thinking they can be collected, but they cannot. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and exit here. And then the next, the penultimate lesson though. So teleporters can be directional. The thief takes your tools. New walls can appear under you. So this right here, it's called thief. Yeah, I believe they actually call this the spy. Yeah, in the help file. So essentially what happens is that when you touch the spy, yeah, and it makes a sound, yeah, what happens is that if you happen to collect any boots, it will steal and take them from you. And therefore you don't have the boots anymore. So for the teleporters, they are directional. It means that whichever direction you pass through the teleporter, you'll come out of the teleporter in that direction. So if I go down this teleporter, for example, yeah, I will appear down. Okay, and then watch what happens when I step on here. Yeah, then we go at a pretty fast speed. Yeah, because we don't have those green suction boots. We already went down, so maybe let's try going right. Nope. So, however, we can go. Oh, no. That's not going to help us because, yeah, this right here is like, I think they call it a recessed wall. Yeah, according to the help file. So basically, what happens is that when you pass through it, yeah, the wall will pop up right underneath you, and then once you move out of that tile, yeah, you cannot pass through it back the same way. So you have to be pretty careful here, and that you can only pass through once. Let's see. I think. Oh, actually, I don't think we were supposed to collect. Oh, actually, no. I think we can do it. Yeah. So here, since we have flippers, we can pass through. So watch what happens. Yeah. So once you step on the tile, yeah, the wall pops out. And then now that I've stepped out on it, now I cannot go back in from the right side, to the right. Yes, I believe that is fine there. Yeah, so now I touched the spy here, and he stole my flippers. Therefore, I cannot pass through the water safely anymore. Yeah, I will simply drown when I touch the water. So here, let's go ahead and collect the fire boots. Yeah, so this is fine. Okay, and then touch the spy again. Now he stole my fire boots. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that wasn't too bad, but this is certainly harder than some of the previous lesson lows that we already did. And then the final lesson low here, yeah, lesson 8. So the black stuff here is gravel, and basically monsters cannot pass through it. So therefore, one safe way to be safe from monsters is to be on gravel. And then similarly, the is it gravel? Yeah, it's gravel. Yeah, the brown one is dirt. Yeah, and again, dirt also stops monsters too. So therefore, you have dirt in the way, you can create a wall or make a wall from it and be safe from monsters too, because they cannot pass through it. So monsters are stopped by dirt and gravel. Aha, that was the hint anyway. And yeah, and this right here is the infamous teeth monster, which if you have played the game growing up, it probably scared you as a kid because yeah, let's admit it does look pretty scary. And yeah, and it kind of like looks like a kind of frog type of creature. But yeah, even though the thief does pursue you relentlessly, yeah, you can easily fool them by basically manipulating in certain ways. So, for example, yeah, teeth monsters are actually too dumb to go around obstacles. So you can essentially use that to your advantage to be safe from them too. But anyway, yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, it just teaches you about the gravel and the dirt tiles, and also just one chip that you can easily collect and then outrun the thief to get to the exit. And then, so with the completion of the first 8 levels, which are tutorial levels, this brings us to the first non-tutorial level of the game, which is level 9. Yeah, nuts and bolts. And this is actually already a step up in difficulty. And as a matter of fact, you may be surprised to learn that level 9 actually has caught many players off the game and everything, because they are actually stumped as to how to do this level. But you will see it's actually not too hard at all. Yeah, if you know what you're doing. But anyway, to start the low here. Yeah, there are these fireballs here. Yeah, so it appears that they just simply follow the left wall. I think that's what they do. It's either left or right. I don't remember, but anyway. So here we collect the yellow key here. Yeah, I believe the reason for this level catching off out many players is just they're not able. Then they can't figure out how to do a section here. But really, what you need to do here is you need to go to the very top here and press right as much as you can. Yeah, so that you can get through the fake wall there. Okay, and then let's go ahead and use these blocks to like bridge the water here. And yeah, don't worry, there's nothing underneath them. Yeah, and also on the low that taught us about the green, blue, and brown buttons. Yeah, you could also use blocks to destroy bombs as well. Yeah, monsters aren't the only things that you can use there. So yes, we got the red key. So now that allows us to open the lock here. Yeah, so that's another thing too. Yeah, when you step on ice, you just slip out of control like that. Yeah, without being able to just walk on them as if they were on the floor. Am I doing this correct? Yes, I am. Yeah, and then we'll just safely navigate back here. To the left, right? Yes. Okay, yes, I need to find our way to this tower right here. Let's see. Let's just back out the way I came. There we go. Yeah, and then we'll just slowly collect that blue key and then have to toggle the wall each time here, while avoiding the fireballs here. Um, that are patrolling the perimeter there. Okay, and then let's see if we're here. Yeah, we're gonna have to use these blocks to destroy these bombs here. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. As long as you push the blocks correctly here. Oh, yes. The other thing too is that this game does have music. However, I grew up playing this game without the music. So therefore, that's the reason why I will be doing this Let's Play without the music as well. So therefore, the only things you will be hearing are the sound effects of buttons being pushed. As a matter of fact, this doesn't even allow... Yeah, it does. Yeah, sound effects. but apparently it doesn't include the sound of a bomb going off. And yeah, there was a chip underneath that block. Okay, no more blocks here. So we are done with this area. So we can proceed upward. And just move the mouse out of the way here. And yeah, no danger here. You just need to figure out which is fake. Ah, that's the one. Yeah, again, it's been a while since I played this game. So I don't exactly remember which walls are fake, which ones aren't, which blocks are safe, which ones are not. Okay, there are the chips now, so now we can go pass through the socket here and go to the exit. So another puzzle you need to figure out here. So yes, besides using monsters to push the brown button to release the bear trap, you can also hold them down with blocks. So therefore, you can just pass through them like that. Okay, and then level 10, brush fire. So again, another level where you don't have to collect any chips. However, you do have somewhat of a strict time limit here of 80 seconds. So pretty similar to Lemmings. Yeah, you run out of time. Yeah, then that's considered a loss. Yeah, you don't reach the exit before time runs out. That's considered a loss. So therefore, you have to restart and do the whole level again. Yeah, so that's the other thing too. In that, there's absolutely no rewinding whatsoever from where you last left off. So yeah, let me see if I can remember the path here. I don't exactly remember the path that you need to take through here. So as you can see, because of the title, yeah, there's a lot of fire everywhere. So you just have to safely navigate through the maze here. I feel that this isn't correct though. Nope. Ran into a dead end there. Yeah, and down there is also a dead end too. Oh dear. Running out of time here. And hopefully we don't run into that bug. I feel like I'm going in circles. Ah! Whoa, that was really close. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't think I'm going to finish on time. Okay, now I feel like I'm going in circles. Nope. Whoops, out of time. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Whoop. Ooh, that was really close. I saw the exit last time. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this level. I don't remember the route. Yeah, am I going in circles again? I feel like I am. Yeah, the exit's right there. There we are. Go Bitbuster. Okay, that was 10 lows, and so do I want to make a cut here? Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and make a cut. Yeah, I think 10 levels per video might be a good idea here. Although, maybe in later levels, yeah, that won't necessarily be the case. And as I have explained, some of them are pretty long and difficult. So some of them will require a lot of restarts, and so yeah, we might not even be able to squeeze in 10 levels in a reasonable amount of time. And so if that happens, then well, that's the case. So anyway, that was the first 10 levels of Chips Challenge. So tune in next time for when I let's play more of the game. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.